Hi friends, thanks so much for stopping by. I am so excited that you're here. Today's video, we are cleaning this house from top to bottom as it is in desperate need, and we are getting everything done, from doing the laundry to cleaning dishes, wiping down countertops, windows, putting away toys, and cleaning the floors. So if you need some cleaning motivation, you are in the right place. Let's get straight into it. Have you ever felt stressed out, in a bad mood, completely overwhelmed, and not sure exactly where it's all stemming from? Then you take a deep breath and start cleaning. Once you start cleaning one thing, it snowballs into cleaning more, switching over the laundry, putting clean clothes away, cleaning the dishes, scrubbing down the sink, putting away toys and other items that are about and out of place, vacuuming and washing the floor. And before you know it, your whole house is cleaned and you feel so much better. And then you think to yourself, man, I wasn't really in a bad mood or overwhelmed or stressed out. I just really needed to clean my house. That's exactly how I'm feeling today. I was under the weather last week, not feeling all that great, so there's so many household items that just got put on the back burner. But today I am feeling so great and so motivated, and looking around my house, seeing all the things that got neglected last week is totally stressing me out. So I got straight into it, got right to cleaning, and after this video is done and my house is clean, I feel so much better. I feel productive, my house looks amazing, and my family was able to come home from a long day and enjoy time as a family. Have you ever felt like that? Are you feeling like that currently? Leave a comment down below saying hi. I'd love to meet you, hear from you if you've been around here for quite some time. And let's just enjoy our time, our homes, and our cleaning together. Because yes, it can be enjoyable. I switched over laundry. I'm now putting clean clothes away. I showed you my drying rack that we have here in our room, as there's no other good place to store it, and it works perfectly fine being here in our room. I use it every single week and I absolutely love it for drying my shirts. Now I'm just hanging up everything that's already dry and going to put them all away in my closet. If you have not seen yet the video that I posted earlier this week, make sure to go check that out after you finish this video, as it is such a good video. It was so satisfying to film and get some deep cleaning done around the house. And then I completely deep cleaned and decluttered and reorganized this closet. And it feels so good to walk in here having such a clean space. It was definitely something that was more than overdue to get in here, take everything out, and completely deep clean it. This counter is another place that is completely overdue. It is so gross. I kind of wish you could see how disgusting it is, but at the same time, I'm so happy this countertop kind of hides everything because of how bad and how long it's been since I've actually wiped this down. It felt so good to get this done today, to scrub every bit of dirt and grime off of this countertop and make it nice and shiny clean. It felt so good to come in here later on in the day and have this bathroom nice and clean and ready for us for our evening routine, as this is where we do our son's evening routine. If you are new here, I have a 3-year-old and he loves brushing his teeth. He's always asking, brush teeth, brush teeth. Thankfully, they make electronic toothbrushes for kids, so that makes the whole process a lot easier. And his toothbrush is Sonic the Hedgehog. He is completely obsessed with Sonic the Hedgehog. Thankfully, they have 3 movies out. They are great movies if you have not watched them yet with your kids. And I'm pretty sure a 4th one is going to come out. The end clips kind of give little teasers for that. So we are really looking forward to that. And it's been so much fun to see him just enjoy things that we grew up with as kids too. I know my husband has been so jealous at all the toys that he gets to have now and the movies that he gets to watch. But like I told him, it is probably people our age that are making up these movies and thinking of the concepts of things they wish they had as kids that now we get to enjoy as parents. So it still makes it a lot more fun. As you can see, he is a typical boy. He's got his Sonic blanket, his Spider-Man pillow, and all the stuffed animals. I don't know how he sleeps with all that stuff packed into his bed, but every single day is asking us to bring more stuff to put into his bed. So we've kind of had to limit that. But I know I was the same way growing up too. I loved having my bed full of blankets and stuffed animals and just feeling like you weren't really in the bed by yourself and had all your toys, all your favorite things right there with you while you slept. The room is completely picked up. I did vacuum my room as well. I just didn't film it. Now I'm going to sit here and fold all of my son's laundry. So if you have a basket of laundry sitting someplace in your house, and I'm sure that you do, go grab that basket and let's do some folding together. I always separate everything by clothing item. So I make a pile of pants, a pile of shirts, a pile of pajamas. Then I fold everything from those piles and put them away. It makes it a lot faster for me to fold this way. His entire drawer is set up in the KonMari style. It's like a file folder system where everything is standing up and you can see every item of clothing just by pulling open the drawer. This has been such a great setup and I love this organization system. It makes putting away his clothes so easy, and my son is also able to easily pick out the outfits that he wants to wear, as he is at that age where if I pick out an outfit, it's never the right one. He needs to go into these drawers and pull out what he wants to wear, which is totally fine and so cute. I love that he is gaining some independence and making some decisions and has his own mind set on what it is that he wants to wear for the day. Most days he does try to pick out shorts. I do live in Massachusetts and it is way too cold here for shorts yet, but he cannot wait for the day that he can wear shorts every single day. I can't wait either. I am so looking forward to spring, for the nicer weather to get here, and for summer. I love summer and the hot weather. There is nothing better than that to me. So I tell him every single day it is coming here soon where we can wear shorts every single day, and I know he's going to be so happy about that. Now moving into the kitchen, I wanted to start with the dishes, as I knew that was the place that was bothering me the most, and I had some dishes to load here in the dishwasher. And once I opened this top drawer, I saw how my husband had loaded it. For some reason, we always load the complete opposite. for this dishwasher. He puts everything on the other side than I would. So for me to be able to run this dishwasher and also fit everything that needed to fit in here, I just took everything out. I'm completely rearranging this top drawer and going to fill it all up so everything will fit and I can just run this one load so that before dinner time it is ready for me to unload for us to utilize these dishes for dinner time. Are you like that? Do you need the dishwasher loaded in a certain way? I was never like that before. I could have cared less, but over the recent years I have just found if you're gonna load the dishwasher, you got to load it completely to have a good loading cycle and so that as many dishes as possible can be run. So yeah, this particular day, I just had to do it. I had to reload it and get it all in there perfectly, and it just made me so much happier. And if my husband sees this, I'm not even sure if he watches or not, but if he sees this, he'll probably die a little bit, but that's okay, because he knows we talk about it all the time that we load the dishwasher completely different. Honestly, most things in life we do completely opposite, but I think that's why we work so well. And my husband and I have been together a total of 16 years now, so that is like a lifetime. That is so long. So thankfully, God set us together and set us to be completely opposite, so then what we prioritize is opposite. Everything gets done really well in our house and we balance out each other in such a great way. I could not have planned it better myself, that is for sure. Now that the dishwasher is running, I'm going to hand wash a few dishes that I left here in the sink. These dishes are typical dishes for me to hand wash. I prefer that more than putting them in the dishwasher, but I do try to load as much as possible into the dishwasher, as hand washing can be kind of overwhelming, but at the same time it is really relaxing for me. My biggest tip for cleaning and the area that I always start in is whatever is overwhelming you the most. If you look around your house and feel like you need to clean your house and there is just one area in your house that particularly stands out to you, and if that area was clean, you would feel 100 times better, start with that area first. Once you get the area done, it's going to be a snowball effect, and before you know it, your entire house will be clean. That area for me is always my sink. I started today with the laundry because I knew I had laundry to switch over, so it just made the most sense. And also with my time frame that I had in mind for myself, knowing that I had an allotted time to get all of this done, starting in the upstairs, getting the laundry done, the rooms clean, the bathroom clean, was where I needed to start today. But most days, I will start here at the sink and get all of this done because I know it is just going to make me feel so much better and increase my motivation to get the rest of the cleaning done instantly. The countertops are all wiped down. I just have this one sticky spot here that I could not get up. So I'm just using this little handheld scraper that we have had for so long. I don't even know where I got it from, but it is so handy. I'll try to find one that is on Amazon that you can get. I feel like we got it at like a fair, or I'm not really sure, but I just keep it in our silverware drawer and I use it all over the house for various different things. It's just a little plastic scraper and really helps to scrape up anything sticky like I just had here on the counter. This is my son's little table. This little table has been one of the best things we've ever gotten. We got this for my son a couple years ago for Christmas. He uses this table every single day. He has pretty much all of his meals here. He colors all day, every day. He loves to color, so I always just leave crayons and coloring books and markers here on this table, and he will sit and do that for hours, which is so nice. He is also a typical boy that is rough and tumbling and crazy, and I definitely was not expecting all the karate chopping and wrestling and just getting body slammed every single day, but that does happen typically every single day to me, and it is just hilarious and terrifying. And whenever I start to hear him say, "Hiya, karate chopping," I know that it is coming towards me and we'll probably get karate chopped right in the face. So if you are a boy mom, does that last forever? How long does that last? Were you expecting that? Because I definitely was not. I was also not expecting to be a boy mom, to be completely honest. I thought for sure if I had a baby, it was going to be a girl, and I was going to be able to have all the pink and the cute girly things, had their room, their nursery in my head already planned out, totally prepared for a girl. Definitely a surprise to me to have a boy, but of course my husband was over the moon when we had our gender reveal party and found out that we were having a boy. He was so excited. He definitely did not enjoy the baby phase as much as I did. I loved it and I would go back to it any day because it was so much fun. I tried to cherish every moment that I could and just soak it all in because it was just so much fun. And I also knew this was going to be my one and only baby. We are not having any more kids. We're not planning on having more kids. One child is plenty for us, and I think it is definitely true what they say. If you've seen like those memes where one child is one child, two child is like, I don't even know the number, like 20 kids, and 3 children is like 100. I'm probably exaggerating because I don't know the quote right off the top of my head, but I think that is very true because I know lots of people who have multiple kids and they just seem so overwhelmed all the time. So if that is you, I hope coming to my channel helps you to feel a little less overwhelmed, especially in the areas of cleaning your house, and I hope that I make you feel like you can embrace and enjoy your motherhood journey, because that is definitely where I am. I at one point wasn't even sure if I was going to be a mom in my lifetime here. People have definitely asked, and I have definitely said, no, I don't think we'll have kids. My husband and I were married for 7 years before we had our son, and it was one of those situations where like every new year would come and we'd be like, is this the year we're gonna have a baby? Nah, I think we can wait till next year. It was just like that for all of those 6-7 years before having our son. So that was pretty funny, and I know my brother even said to me, I really thought you were never going to have kids at all. But we did. We had our son, and he is definitely going to be our only child. And I am just here for it and totally soaking up every aspect of every phase that we are going through. I cannot believe he's already 3 years old. Time definitely goes a lot faster when you have kids, but I'm so excited for this phase of life that we are in. He is talking so much better. He's very active, so much fun. He is so silly and just enjoying everything that he is learning and going through. Yes, he does have his tantrums and his struggles, but most of the time when he's upset and tantruming, it's because he's hungry. So that's pretty manageable. We can just get him some food, a snack, whatever, if it's a meal time. And yeah, we could just move on from there and have some more fun. So we've been definitely so fortunate and so blessed with our son, and trying my hardest to enjoy all of it, soak it all in, and not let it slip by too fast, because I know it definitely could. I am going to clean my floors with my robot vacuum. It does vacuum and mop at the same time and definitely saves me a whole lot of time. So whenever I'm using that vacuum, I do pick up a lot of things off the floor, mainly my son's toys, some bean bags, my dog's bed, and put them here on the couch or chairs or wherever they're off the floor. So then the robot vacuum can just go around the house, clean up all the floor for me, and I don't have to worry about it sucking up little toys and things that it should not. So this is going to end off this video. I'm going to just flip these chairs over. I got all the chairs up. I did the kitchen table, the island chairs, and also my son's little table chairs. I always flip these up so then the vacuum can really get under all the tables and the countertops and clean it as well as it can for me, which is definitely a time saver. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you more than I can tell you. I'm so happy that you joined me today. Hope you got lots of cleaning motivation. And if you have not yet, please subscribe. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. I hope you have a fantastic day.